Hi, this is Brett with Aim Small, Miss Small TV. I'm starting a new series introducing flags to help with wind call and bench rest shooting. The target's set out at 50 yards and you're literally rested on a bench shooting at a very small target. I just finished up a series where I tested in the Tikka T1X about 22 different ammos. I'll link that playlist in the description. I've already shot my first video and it was great going through the video and watching them and editing because I could see where the wind was changing and where my round landed. So it was very insightful. I felt, quite honestly, I felt like a football coach watching the films of the previous game to fix, see how you handle certain plays and fix them. Same thing here. I looked at the flags, I saw where the rounds hit, went backwards, forwards, paused the video, and I could kind of see what the flags were doing. And for most of the shots, I think the wind changed and that affected where the round landed. You'll see in the video, in this particular day, the wind was going, I was looking for the flags to be at the 2 o'clock position and the streamer things kind of going horizontal out. When that was the case, I took my shot and in most cases hit my target. There's sometimes right before I shot, the wind just kind of died. That affects obviously the ammo and where it's going to be shooting because the wind's not pushing it in one way or another. And of course, that makes it so the round lands where you don't want it to. Anyway, enough about that. The video is pretty entertaining. I suggest if you're interested in getting better shooting, understanding wind flags, I think the videos you'll find informative. I think you'll find it useful. I probably will do this as a 4-video series, and at the end we'll do a summary and see if we've learned something and we've improved. I did my first video. I shot the SK Pistol Match Special and the Lapua Center X. So let's get started with the Lapua Center X. Thank you. Okay, I'm going to start at target number 1. I'm going to aim at the bullseye. Actually, it's not target number 1. What target was that? That was 25. So now I'm going to target 20. Aim at the bullseye again. And hit it. Bullseye again. As long as the wind keeps doing what it's doing, I'm going to be in good shape, hopefully. Okay, wind's moving. I'm going to hold off. Wait for the wind to go back to the way I want it. Okay, I'm just aiming at the bullseye. Even though the closest flag wasn't being active at the time, the one at the target was, so I went ahead and took the shot. Okay, so, I'm going to shoot at the bullseye again. Okay. Okay, sighter, second row. Okay, now I'm on target 24. Ooh. So the call is, I think that's still 100, but what do I aim? I'm going to aim 6 o'clock just on the bottom of the dot. Oh! And oftentimes, folks, that's what happens. That is the bummer. Okay, I'm going to try to hit the target, or the dot. So I'll be interested when I watch the video to see if I can determine any idea why that thing went low. Okay, wind's a little stronger. I'm going to aim 3 o'clock touching the dot. And there we go, folks. Sometimes I think I should just keep aiming at the dot. Okay, that one was aiming at the dot. Okay, third row sighter. I was aiming at the dot. I mean, I expect when I aim barely, you know, touching the dot at 3 o'clock, that's where that round's gonna hit. Okay, wind's dying down. I'm gonna wait till we get a wind. Okay. Okay, now that one I aimed 9 o'clock touching the dot. What target number was that? That was target 23. See how the wind's kind of, well, the wind's blowing strong near me. Let's target nothing. I'm not going to shoot at nothing. I don't know where the round's going to land. Okay, here we go. Aiming at the target. Actually, 9 o'clock. Reason why I'm aiming 9 o'clock is because I feel like the wind's not going to push it over. With a little less wind, so I'm going to push it over. Flag towards me is at 12 o'clock. I'm not going to shoot. Okay. Okay, I actually aimed that one on the dot. The wind picked up and I went for it. Okay, aimed at the dot. So in the match, we've got 20 minutes. I've been shooting for 10 minutes already, and I'm just about half, just one target over half, so hopefully the wind behaves. Okay, aimed at the dot. There I go. So that one I aimed, because the wind seemed heavier to me, I aimed 3 o'clock touching the dot. I don't know why I went high, but whatever. It's not what I wanted. Okay, 4th row sighter. Okay, I was gonna say, just for the record, every shot I aimed at the dot, I got full points. Well, that one I aimed at the dot and it was high, so there you go. What was that last shot? That last shot I took was high too. Okay, that one I aimed 6 o'clock at the target, touching just, between 5 and 6, touching the outside of the circle. That's what I love about this radical, is I can literally point it in the circle, just outside the circle. It doesn't cover it up or anything, it just makes it easier. Okay, that one I aimed, again, right around 5 o'clock, just touching the outside of the dot. Okay, that one I didn't feel good about. Is that a 25? No, it's a 50. But I did aim 5 o'clock-ish, just touching the dot. Okay, that one I aimed at the dot. I was just thinking before I took that shot, the wind is exactly where I wanted it, aimed at the dot, so that was a good shot. Okay, wind's kind of moving around a little bit. I'm 14 minutes into this. I'm gonna wait. Okay, I'm gonna sit up, stretch my back. These benches aren't very comfortable. I want to get a chair where I can sit lower. I'll take a picture of the whole bench when I'm done. Try to remember. Actually, you know what? While we're waiting for the wind to do what I need to do, I'll take the picture now. Okay. I moved away from shooting with my phone just because it's kind of not really, oh, I forgot where I was for a second. Let's get focused here. I was afraid I was too distracted doing other things. I was gonna screw that shot up, but it's 100. Maybe, oh, I aimed at the target. Oh, what did I just do? Actually, it doesn't really matter too much. I loaded the magazine, which I didn't want to do because I've been single loading these. That's, I guess, one of the nice things at the Tikka is it's pretty easy to do that. Okay, we're on the last fighter on the top. I have no idea how the sound is going to sound. I'm basically just using the camcorder mic. It's mostly kind of a test today to see how the setup was going to work out. Okay, that was target number 21, aiming at the bullseye. And of course the GoPro, so I did a 5-round group, which I don't know what I'm going to do about that because the GoPro basically didn't record it. I had deleted the files. That one I aimed at the target. I had deleted the files on my computer thinking it would clear the memory, but I guess something stays in place on the GoPro and it didn't clear up the memory. So yeah, that didn't work out so hot. So there's some good content on there too. Or there would have been. Okay, I'm waiting for the wind. So I don't know what I'm going to do about those 5-round groups. It's like show you the plate, but I don't have anything to talk about. I don't know. Okay, I didn't feel great about that one. It looked like the flag at the target was kind of moving around, but went for it, aimed at I'm at 18 minutes and 23 seconds-ish. Where was I? But I went ahead and took the shot and it paid off. That was target 11. I'm on 6 now. Aimed at the bullseye. Okay, this should be the last target. All right, I'd have to say that was pretty good. What did I miss? 3 shots there? First row, all good. Oh, I have a 25. Gosh darn. And a 50. And another 50. Another 50. What was that, 3 50s and a 25? We'll score this at home. I'm gonna move on to the SK pistol match special. Okay, I'm just doing a zeroing in of the SK pistol match special. Not really paying much attention to the wind right now. Trying to warm up the barrel. Okay, looks like I need to bring it down. Okay, let's see if we can do that again. Okay, that was unexpected. Oh, no wind. That is weird. I guess that's right. Well, I have a feeling we're ready to rock and roll here. What are we thinking here? So we're going to start out with the cider. On the top left. I think the wind's doing what I want it to do, so I'm going to hit it at the dot. Okay, hit the dot. Let's move forward. Okay, no wind, little wind. Let's see here. Okay, that was 25, aimed at the dot. 20, gonna be aiming at the dot. When the wind does what I want it to do. Guess this is a back stretching moment here. Okay. Come on, wind. See those things just kind of going back and forth? 2 o'clock, 1 o'clock, 2, oh, okay, stay. Oh, I don't know why I did that. Right as I was shooting though, I did feel a gust of wind coming into me. But anyway, flags look okay. Okay, just because of where the last shot landed, I aimed that one 5 o'clock, touching the dot. Just on the outside of the dot. Huh. Felt like the wind was doing what I wanted it to do, but that one went high again. Gosh darn it. What's going on with that? So all my rounds are going high right now. We're gonna go low. Okay, that was, I aimed at 6 o'clock. Just, I guess, touching the dot. And that was 5 o'clock. That was target 5. Okay, I'm on the second sighter. Okay, felt like the wind was doing what I wanted to do. Aimed at the dot, hit the dot. Okay, aimed at the dot, hit the dot. Aimed at the dot. I feel like I'd like to lighten this trigger up a little bit. I think I'm at about 1.25 pounds. I don't know if I rushed that one or what. Kind of weird. It feels like to me a strong wind, but those last 2 shots, you know, look, made it shot on the right. Weird, huh? It's like going against the wind. Okay, I still aimed at the dot. Took a leap of faith, I guess. Back's starting to hurt. I really got to get a chair or something. All right, where are we going now? Of course, I've been here for, what time is it? Maybe 3 hours. Not shooting the whole time. Go low. Why did you go low? Let me shoot another one just for the heck of it. This is the 3rd middle sighter. Okay, it's creeping up a little bit. Looks like the flags kind of are bouncing up and down a little bit. A little nervous about that shot. I aimed at the dot, but the target flag's kind of bouncing back and forth a little bit between 1 and 2 o'clock. But that's kind of the area I wanted, so, you know, I took the shot. Okay, aimed at the dot there. Aimed at the dot. I kind of rushed that one, but I felt like the wind was doing what I wanted it to do. Oh, darn it. I felt good about that one. Kind of good anyway. Well, there you go. So this is shooting the SK pistol match special. As I stretch out my back. Maybe a little fatigue, I don't know. But here we go to the next sighter. So we're on the 4th sighter. Don't you love that? Don't you love that? And at the dot. And at the dot. Aimed at the dot. And wasn't happy with that one. So I don't know why that went high. That was target 12. It's kind of funny. Almost seems like, is that the last one? Yep. Almost seems like wind isn't my problem so much as the elevation. Maybe the wind is a little. As I'm looking at target number 3 there. Okay, aimed at the dot. Wind looked like it was doing what I wanted it to do. Okay, last row. I'm making good time on this target. Maybe that's why I'm not doing as well. Alright, that was high. Take a couple other shots, or sighters, maybe one more sighter. See where it lands. Huh. Are we gonna shoot high now? Okay, I'm gonna aim at 6 o'clock on my dot. Okay, aimed at 6 o'clock, just touching the dot. So I think we'll try maintaining that, see what happens. So literally, as I'm looking kind of at that, the dot, it looks like an upside down snowman. Radical on the 6 o'clock, and of course then the blue dot. Huh. Felt a change in the wind, but I think the flag stayed consistent. Now when I aimed at the dot. So I don't think I'm doing as well this time as I did the last on the Center X. Huh, weird, I aimed at the dot. That probably helped sell the deal about not doing as good on this one. Not doing bad, I don't think, but not doing good. Okay, waited for the wind to do what I wanted to do, took that shot, and that concludes The Pistol Match Special SK will score it at home. This was mostly to introduce flags and how to read the wind. You know, this is for myself, and then I post these videos and hope maybe someone could say, you know what, you're doing it wrong, or you're doing it right. Anyway, I'll talk to you in a bit.